Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. How we doing? How we all doing today? Good evening, guys. 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 Feels so great to be here. Feels so great to be here. If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section that you can hear me. All right. If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section that you can hear me. All right. Let me know, guys. Let me know, guys. Let me know, guys. We just have 1 hour to be here, and we're going to do everything we have to do and say. Okay, we have just 1 hour to be here, and we're going to be done with everything we have to do and say. And I am more than all right. I am more than happy to host this session tonight with you because I've been looking up, even me, I've been looking up to this session. Okay. I've been looking up to this session because I've not had any session before for like 2 weeks because I was trying to adapt, I was trying to move and focus on NYC. All right, but I feel so happy to be here today. And trust me, guys. It's going to be one of the best webinars you've ever attended because I may not do any practical or I may do very few practical, but everything I'm going to be telling you is what I have done to achieve so and so number of results. Okay. Currently, I have like up to 10 clients I currently run this kind of ad for. Plus myself, I run 2 products of this kind of ad. Okay. I have up to 10 clients I currently run this kind of ad for. And every single week we hit our sales targets. Okay. It is not rocket science. It is just something that you have to like, a series of events. And in this webinar, I have listed this step by step. Okay. I've listed everything step by step. I'll give you 5 steps because I don't want to overwork you and I want this thing to just end in the next 1 hour. All right. So basically, I'll be giving you 5 steps that you are going to take, or 5 things you should pay attention to if you actually want to create a product that will do 500 sales. Now, my simple advice is that the idea in your head should not just be, oh, let me do this for a client. No, the idea in your head should be that I want to do this for myself and rake in sales too. Okay, so the idea in your head should not just be, oh, I want to work with a client. No, it should be that I want to do it for myself and I want to rake in sales too. All right, that should be the idea in your head. So when you have done it for yourself, you now have a template for it. You failed and you now have a winning template for it. You can now easily apply this template for every other business owner. Okay, let me tell you a short story. My friend was doing like close to 100 sales a day, and I was asking him, "How are you doing it? How are you doing it? How are you doing it?" And he kept telling me, see the wrong conversion ad, see the wrong conversion ad, see the wrong conversion ad. But conversion ad for me as at that time was too technical. And I was enjoying my life while happy with 15 sales a day, 30 sales a day, 12 sales a day, 10 sales a day. But I never knew that, with conversion ads, I can even move my own to 100 sales a day. Currently, that my friend is on 300 sales per day, not per week or per day. I can actually move my own to like, 100, 200, 300 sales per day, with just a simple, very simple. You're not spending a dime on complex websites. You're not spending a dime on, aesthetic creatives, but very simple method that you just have to apply and start hitting those targets. And the funny aspect, while you are sleeping, people buy these products, whether they are digital products or they are physical products. Even while you are sleeping, even while you are taking a nap. Today I was watching Blacklist and people were still buying at SMN program. Okay, that is just the beauty of this. That is one thing I love about this. You're not answering anybody, anything. People are messaging you. Nobody's messaging you to ask you any question. Nobody is calling you. Anybody that is interested, baby girl, just go to the website and buy. All right. And it is very, 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 very simple. So before we proceed, guys, you see, I have a lot of energy. Okay. I put this energy last for the next 1 hour because my goal is that by 9:10 or 9:20, we should be out of this place. So on a scale of 1 to 10, show me how active you are. How excited are you to be in this session? Ladies and gentlemen, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to be in this section with Digital CJ tonight? Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see your excitement. Let me see how excited you are in this. I'm keeping my eyes peeled in the comment section. Okay. I'm keeping my eyes peeled in the comment section. Oh, good, good. The legal 9. Osarunwen 9. Osarunwen, I'm in Benin too. I can see that you are from Benin. I'm not from Benin, I'm from Edo State, but I'm currently in your city. All right. Esther Korede 8.5. Esther, come on, come on. 8.5 is quite low. The kind of energy I want tonight, 8.5 is quite low. All right. Ade is 10. Toby 10. Thank you. Crypt stock 100. That's nice. Jobo Omolara 10. That's nice. Please, Berry did not give me the last word. All right. Desire, what are you doing here? I'm my past student. I'm not supposed to be here. Desire 1000 over 10. Okay. Master Forex 10. Fabumi 10. Catalyst 10. Joshua 10. Lesson. You see, I take note of my past students. This will shock you. If I see your name, the way I used to call your name in my comment section. That's why I call it every class. So I recognize people that have attended my sessions before. Okay. Now this is a very fresh session. I've not taught this like this before. I might have taught a bit of it, but I just thought of it today because, or was it day before yesterday? Yesterday or day before yesterday? Because somebody asked me a question, and when I was trying to explain, I was like, "Then let me turn this to a master class for you guys." Now, what I'm going to share with you right now is the things I do. If you say, CJ, take this money, help me to run a campaign that can be giving me 500 sales every week. I want to basically show you the things I do. So whatever I do, just go back and do them. Okay. So what I'm showing you the things I do is you pay to your own interest, like it will favor you more if you grab your writing materials. Yes, because I talk fast, number one. That is how I talk naturally. That is number one. And number two, I have so much to tell you in less than 1 hour. Okay, I have so much to tell you in less than 1 hour. So I may do some practicals if we have time. I may show you how to do it. All right. But then because I know that we will not have time, I already made sure that part of the practical that I'm going to do, I put it in the viral ads program. So if you are coming from the viral ads group chat, it is there. It's probably the last module you're going to see. Okay. Now I want to be honest with you. The stories, the theories, the strategies I'm going to share with you this time, they are the most important thing. All right. I know Oluwafemi is just looking at me. I know Akineye is just looking at me. I know Philipson is just looking at me. Come on, guys, don't just look at me. Go and grab your writing materials because it's about to go down. Okay, you paid to be here. I mean, nobody joined for free. In fact, it's a taboo for anybody to join my webinar for free. You must pay something, no matter how small. Okay, now, like I said, if I don't have time for practical, just relax. The technical session is already on the group chat. So what you need now is a practical framework. I have a product I want to sell to so many people, and when they are buying, I actually want to make sure I am making profits. Practical, step by step practical. All right. So the technical aspects you might not really need it in this call. If I have time, I'll show you. That's why I'm trying to be fast. But the theory aspect is what you need to put in your head. In fact, if I give you any formula, cram it. It's very, very important. Why is this kind of ad important? This kind of ad is important in the sense that the ad pays for itself. You're running an ad. Maybe you spend your marketing budget for the month is 100,000 naira. Throughout that month, you're not putting in any other money again. That 100,000 naira you paid that initial state can take care of your ad till the end of the year probably. So there are ads I started since January. They've been paying for themselves. It's called self-liquidating offer. So a self-liquidating offer pays for itself. You just spent initial 100K. What you have to just be doing is to be removing your profits and then upselling if you want to. Okay. Now, this first step is that the products you are selling should serve plenty people. That's the first step. All right. The first step to take should always be that the products you are selling should serve plenty people. Let me come again. The products you are selling should serve plenty people. Now, you want to say CG explain. Don't worry, I'm going to explain. That's why we're here. Now, you want to sell something to a lot of people. Because remember, whatever you are doing here is 500 sales per week. All right. And there are 52 weeks in a year. So 500 times, times 52 is over 26,000 people. So in 1 year, you want to be able to sell over 26,000 copies or over 26,000 different products or the same product to people. The mistake you don't want to make is that you want to narrow down. That is a very, very big mistake you want to make, except you want to be making like 20 sales a month. 50 sales a month, and you are okay. Okay. But if you want to really be doing good results, crazy results, sell something so many people want. If you are Nigerians, there are 200 million Nigerians. Sell something 150 million Nigerians want. And don't sell something that only 2 million Nigerians want. I'll give you an example. MTN, one of the richest companies in Africa, is MTN. What do MTN sell? Communication. All right. Everybody wants to communicate. The richest man, who is this person? This Oyitari. Data is expensive for this. I beg. Then you exit the call. Uh, then you exit the call. All right. The richest man in Africa. All right. What he sells is something everybody needs. That is the first step. Now, even if you are selling something that only a very niche market is using, maybe you want to sell luxury toothpaste that for people that are over 50 years and above. Still find a complementary product that you can sell to everybody. I'm going to tell you why. It means volume. So the volume will bring in the referrals. All right. So if people buy that product and it is very, very good, it's going to give you volume. And that volume is going to give you so many referrals. So if I want to sell something for a client, and the market is very, very small, I tell the clients that no, let's look for something else to sell. So from people that now buy that thing that they want to sell, we can now sell, the other product without spending money on us. Let me give you an example. Let's assume, you know, let's assume a luxury toothpaste is 15,000 naira, 1 and 5 is 15,000 naira. All right. Me, I already know that me getting people at the age of 50 and above to buy is going to be a problem. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look for another toothpaste that I can sell that is very, very good for like 2,500 naira, 2,900 naira, 4,000 naira, 5,000 naira, and get more than enough people to buy with the strategies I'm going to show you on this call. Now, once you've been able to get, more than enough people to buy, the next thing you want to now do is that from these people that have already bought now introduce them to the one for 50 years and above. Introduce them to the luxury toothpaste. When you're introducing them to the luxury toothpaste, you know what's going to happen? What's going to happen is that you are introducing them to the luxury toothpaste without spending a dime. For example, everybody here have made profits off you. Some ad set gave me, 1,000 naira profit per sale. Some ad sets gave me 900 naira profit per sale. That's small, all right. But if I'm going to sell something again to you, what that basically means is that for you to buy, I don't even have to spend money again because the initial money I spent, I gained it back, and I'm getting an extra gain. So the first thing you want to do is to ask yourself this question: this thing where they sell, so do a lot of people want it? If a lot of people don't want it, you know what's going to happen? You will sell, but you sell for the first few months, and the next couple of months you're going to struggle. Do you know why? Because of what we call ad frequency. You're going to struggle because of what we call ad frequency. Don't worry, as we proceed, I'm going to explain. Let me not spend so much time in one. Let me not spend so much time in one slide. Now, if your market is segmented, what's going to happen to you is that you'll be making sales, but it will be few. You'll be making 50 to 100 sales per week. All right. Even if you're making so many sales, maybe you are making 500 sales per week initially, you're going to struggle again in the future. Maybe in the next 2 months, in the next 3 months. Take it from me. All right. When you're marketing a product, bear it in mind that you're marketing for the entire year. All right. Just one video that you shoot for that product can continue to generate revenue for you for the entire year. Okay, so if you are looking at making 50 to 100 sales per week, fine. But if you are looking at making 500 and above, this is something I've tested over and over and over again. All right, make sure your target audience is broad. Okay, make sure the audience you are selling to, the products you are selling to, a lot of people want it. Okay, now I said I was going to explain ad frequency. This is it here. This will also help your ad frequency. What is ad frequency? The number of times people see your ad. For example, if Leonard see my ad 12 times a day, it means my ad frequency is 12. All right. If Crypto sees my ad 15 times a day, it means my ad frequency is 15. Okay. So if you are selling something that is niche, something that only very few people need, what's going to happen to your ad frequency? These few people, they're going to be seeing your ad over and over and over and over and over again. And when that happens, do you know what's going to happen? They are going to get bored and they are going to think that, you are spamming them with your ad. And that is something that you don't want. All right. So if you need your offer, when I say niche in this call, I'm going to say it again and again. So when I mention the word niche, it means that if you try to reduce it for only very few people, okay, if you need your offer, one person will see that ad over and over and over again, and you don't want that. They might even go ahead to block you. So even if you have something that is niche, maybe that something that is niche very expensive, then make that one that is not niche less expensive, between 3,000 naira to 10,000 naira. Run ad for that one. Focus all your life on that small product. All right. Get as much people as possible to buy. Then when they are done buying, you see that other big one that is very expensive or that very few people need. Now sell it to this audience. Number one, you've been able to bypass the market in the sense that the people you are now selling to, they are no longer warm leads. They are now hot leads. What are hot leads? Hot leads are people that are ready, that are hungry to buy immediately. Okay, so if they buy that first product and it's like it's very, very good, what will happen? They will buy again. Okay, but if you just say you want to run out to generate leads, what's going to happen? You're going to have both the good, you're going to have both the bad, and you're going to have the ugly. Okay, now guys, I'm going to drop an attendance form here. I'm going to drop an attendance form in the comment section. Okay, it is very, very important to fill the attendance form. All right, I'm going to drop an attendance form in the comment section. It is very, very important to fill the attendance form. Okay, it is very, very important to fill the attendance form. Now, see something. This guy is saying, I want to sell a copywriting PDA. Is that what many persons want? Yes. Many persons don't want to learn copywriting. Many persons want to learn how to make money from copywriting. That is why if you see my ad, one of the first things I mentioned is this is how much I have generated from so and so products, or this is how much I have helped the clients to spend on ads. All right. People don't want to learn forex. Nobody gives a fuck about the charts, the candlesticks in forex. No, what people are concerned about is how much I will make back, Baba. How much I will make back. So if you can translate that thing you want to sell into what people selling digital products. If the digital products you are selling has to do with money, people are going to break their banks. Like they're going to break their banks like mad and pay you. Okay, I'm done with step one. Though. Step one is to do what? Who can remind us of step one? Step one is that if you want to sell something, maybe say you will sell for the entire year. No go do like say you want no go do so you want to sell to very few persons. Make it very, very broad. Okay? Make it very, very broad. I cannot say, okay, I want to do a copywriting course for nursing mothers. We have very if we are 200 million people, let's say 30 million are nursing mothers. But if you made that copywriting course general, if you made that copywriting course general, you're going to make a whole lot of sales. You're going to make a whole lot of crazy, crazy, crazy ass sales. Okay, let me tell you one thing I did for a solar street light company. We're trying to sell it in bulk. We're trying to sell them in bulk. It was not working because for you to buy in bulk, you need to pay like 3 million, 2 million. All right. So what we now did was that what is the least product? The least product was 36,000 naira. I took that least product. I recorded a video with PG. Okay, I recorded a video with PG. That video I recorded with PG says that, oh God, your house is safer for night. You understand? Your house is safer for night if you get solar street lights. Then I now added a pain point. And I said, your madam and pikin go they sleep well. Which means even though you're not buying a street light for yourself at night to secure your environment, buy it for your wife and kids. All right. Every day we're selling over 30 pieces of that particular light. Over 30 pieces every single day. And you know what's not going to happen? Some of them will now say that, okay, I want to buy more. Oh, I want to resell. Oh, I want to buy in bulk. So we're no longer running ads for people to buy in bulk. We're running ads for just one person that has a building that wants to secure at night without ever, running generator or waiting for NEPA to bring the light. And that ad converted like crazy. Okay. So guys, just spend 1 minute, fill the form. I have dropped the form in the comment section. It's a Google form. Click on it, fill the form. So we can always reach out to you after this call. All right. That is step one. Step one again, I'm going to call so you don't forget. See, the success you will make with ads, no be what you go do for your ad manager. It is what you do before, the research you've done before. All right. So the question that should be on your head right now is because I should be on it, because I want you guys to go and run your ad before the end of this week, before the end of next week. Today is Friday. Before next Friday, I want to make sure you guys are already running your own personal ad. Now, the idea is that yes, everybody wants to buy something, but what do the billionaires do? The billionaires sell something everybody needs. Why? Because of that large market. Okay, it's when you now have that large market, I can ask you, okay, let me sell something very, very few. Let me give you the final example. You've heard of the word Lexus, the car Lexus. Toyota is the owner of Lexus. Toyota is the owner of Lexus. So when Toyota, they are selling a lot of cars, and people are now complaining that Toyota is too common. It does not feel like a luxury brand. It is this, it is that. Toyota now decided to build a luxury car. That's where you get the Lexus, the Zux from, the XUS, luxury. So Toyota now, because Toyota are able to sell the Lexus because they already have a market that are buying Toyota. Do you understand? So they already have a market that they buy Toyota. So you go on, the market is very, very broad. Like I always say, the market is very, very broad. Even if you spend 500K every day on ads from now to the end of next month, all right, everybody in Nigeria knows go see that ad. See, Nigeria is big. Oh. That's why in my class, in my ad, you hear me say Nigeria is big. Nigeria is big. All right. If Nigeria don't tire, you go to other African countries and continue selling your products. Step two, make sure that thing you are selling it does not kill you. That's step two. Like when I'm trying to do work like this for a client, I try to ask myself, oh, what is that small thing they can sell that they can deliver on time? For example, the general toothpaste that I made an example with. All right, the general toothpaste. All you basically have to do, ladies and gentlemen, just take that toothpaste and buy and we bill it to you. Number two, the solar street lights. When you buy, we don't start thinking of, oh, yeah, we're going to get, boss to transfer your bulk delivery. Because it's very simple. You're just paying 36K with delivery fee attached to it. All right. It's very easy to deliver to you. And also, this course you bought, the viral at just 1,900 naira. It is very easy to deliver. I recorded 18 videos, just 18 videos, 1 and 8. I made sure those 18 videos, even though you've never run ads before, you can watch the videos and understand. All right. Now, make sure it is very, very easy to deliver. All right. Another one that is very, very easy. Another one that is very, very easy to deliver is webinar. Just package a 2 hour webinar. In fact, this class we are in right now, I'll record it. This same recording you guys are watching, I'll sell it again. All right. This same class you guys are attending right now, I'm going to sell it again. All right. So make your delivery very, very simple. That's why we say it is a tripwire campaign. All right. That's how we say it is a tripwire campaign. You sell something small. That something small will be very, very profitable. Like this is my target. My target is that for every day, my profit should be like 30K, between 30 to 40K. All right. So when all of you are buying, all right, the profit I'll make from all of you they will be like 30 to 40K. All right. I spend close to like between 2 to 300 on this particular ad per day. Now, when I've done that, I share you guys into different group chats. All of you are not entering the same group chats. All right. You guys are entering different group chats so that I can be hosting different webinars for everybody. And it to be easier for me. That's my own strategy. So those people that bought small, you've already made profits from them. If you are making, let's say, 500 naira profit for one person, multiply 500 naira by 500. That's in a week, you've already done 250. Okay, so the target should be that. The target should be that you want to be getting at least one end profit every single month from selling low ticket products. Okay, and that is why delivering it is very, very easy so that you can have time for your marketing. If you have to be teaching them every day or you have to be working on it for a very, very long time, it's no longer tripwire, it's now stress. It's now stress because you are working so hard and you're getting little amount of money in return. So if what you're selling is very, very compound, let's assume you want to sell a real estate land for 10 million naira. Okay, why don't you just break it down? Why don't you look for one of maybe 500K, 300K, 400K, and sell it to so many people? Kill yourself to make sure you sell it to as most people as you possibly can. And then at the end of the day, look for strategies and things that you can use to sell that 5 million naira product to the people that already bought one of 300K. All right. Because you already gave them something very valuable. When you give people something very valuable, they always come back. It is something I have observed over and over and over again. When you give people something very valuable, they always come back. They always come back. All right. Now again, it should be something very, very easy for you to deliver on. But then it should be something very, very valuable. Okay, I'm a talkative. All right. If me and you meet for road now with the gist, if I you said go tire for the gist because I will just the gist to go. All right. But it's still the same thing I'm doing right now. I am having fun. I'm gisting with you. The more I gist with you, the more you ask me questions, right? The more you ask me questions, the more it broadens my horizon. Okay. Some of you can just ask the question on this call right now that I've never heard of before, or that I never thought of it in a particular angle before. But being in this call right now is going to give me an insight. But how much was the cost again? 2,900 naira. Okay, so it is very small. It is easy for me to deliver on. All right, although I try to make sure I over deliver because Nigerians that if you don't deliver, they will drag you in the comment section of your heart. So I try to make sure I over deliver, and I make sure it is valuable. I just make sure it is valuable. Okay, so guys, don't forget the attendance. For me to say it again, but it is very important. All right. If you're not in Nigeria, the reason I'm using Pigeon is to be able to carry my audience along. Okay. And to be able to relate to them on their level. Okay. So if you don't understand anything I'm saying, Pigeon is our own, local twisted English. All right. So guys, please don't forget to view the attendance. Very important. Okay. I spent 30 minutes here. I have just 20 minutes to go. Now, target audience. This is the biggest mistake I've seen most people make. All right. In fact, my private students, okay, in fact, my private students, this one can set your ad apart. Now, the difference between this target audience I'm going to teach you and the one that is very complex is that this easy one made it very easy. You can use it to sell one thing for the next 1 year. But if you do something that is very complex, start keywords there, target specific location, you are going to use that ad for only a few months and it will wear away. Okay, there's an ad I set up since January 26th till today, a viral ad stuff. It is still giving me sales. But if I narrow the audience down, okay, what's going to happen? That audience will wear out even before the end of March. Okay. So guys, I don't do complex targeting. If I am selling other products, don't get me wrong, complex targeting is not bad. Complex targeting is not bad. But I don't do complex targeting when it comes to selling this kind of ad. Something very low that I want to sell to so many people. I don't do complex targeting because I'm going to limit myself. Limiting your targeting is going to make your ads flop, although it's going to be profitable in the short term. The first 1 week, first 2 weeks, first 3 weeks, first 4 weeks, it may be profitable. But remember, I am not teaching you something that is going to be profitable for you in 1 week. I'm teaching you something that's going to be profitable for you for a very, very long time. Okay, so let's say something that's going to be profitable for you in a year. Okay, now guys, if I want to run this kind of ad, let's say I want to use this person as an example. The person that mentioned copywriting. All right, I'm going to make sure I target the entire Nigeria first of all. If I'm not going to target the entire Nigeria, another thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to make sure I target the entire states in southern Nigeria. So because it is conversion ad, let me tell you the difference. Because in a conversion ad, if I target the entire Nigeria, eh, if the ad shows people in Kano and people in Kano are not buying, it will show the people in Lagos. If the people in Lagos are buying, the ad will be showing it more to people in Lagos than the people in Kano. Oh God, I feel like teaching. I feel like teaching. But if you limit your ad to just Lagos, it's not be nice. Spread it. Put it in the if it's a product that if you cannot do nationwide delivery, I beg you. If you cannot do nationwide delivery, leave it. If it's a product you have to deliver on, like maybe English. It's a product you have to transport to the person. If you cannot do nationwide delivery, leave them the way it be. All right. Leave it in Lagos, Abuja because you are actually there. If it's a digital product or something you can sell nationwide, don't limit it. Leave it to the whole Nigeria. Okay. Leave it to the whole Nigeria. When the ads start running, after like 72 hours, after like 48 hours, that ad will know where the buyers are coming from. And it will automatically start showing ads to people in that particular location. Okay. Now, if you are selling this kind of product, don't go and start limiting your age. Oh God. Many people make this mistake. I want to target 23 to 45. No, make it broad. If the ad shows to one guy that is 20-year-old and the guy does not buy, it will show it to another guy that is 20-year-old. Now, if that 20-year-old buys, you know what the ad is going to do? It's going to show it to more people like him. So let's assume I'm 20-year-old and I buy that product. That ad is going to show it to more people like me. So the essence of conversion ad is that it's very smart. It's very, very smart. All it basically means is for a few persons to buy. Once a few persons have been able to buy, it can always show you where to work on. It can always target itself. If, for example, my ad, you watch the video, you don't buy. When you're coming to Facebook again, all right, you're going to see it. Okay. When you're coming to Facebook again, you're going to see it. All right. For service related ad, don't worry. I'm going to show you. Kenneth, don't worry. Service related ad, don't worry. Once I'm done, remind me in the comment section. I'll blast it for you again. Okay. Now, guys, always target 20 to 50. See, what I'm telling you this thing is that I don't want you to go and start, thinking or start testing things out. This is exactly the way it should be. Your location, Nigeria. If you are doing delivery to people, put it in the states you can deliver. The age 20 to 50. Okay, don't stress yourself. Gender, leave it at all gender. But if your product is gender specific, maybe you want to teach women digital literacy, or it's men thing, you want to teach, you want to empower the boy child, all right, you could restrict it. But if it's I always advise look for a general product you can sell to everybody. I advise everybody on this call, look for a general product you can sell to everybody and give yourself 1 month while doing it. All right, give yourself 1 month while doing it. Okay. Now, if you want to be using different interests, when you go through my viral ads program, you're going to see get to use different interests. You can stack up different interests here, all right? But I'll always advise you just take it from your big brother that has done over 6,000 sales for his personal products this year alone. Take it from your big brother that broad audience always work. Take it from your big brother that works. Broad audience always work. Okay. So guys, again for the last time, I'm going to put it here again. Don't forget to fill the attendance. It is very important. Not for you, it's important for me too. All right, for me to be able to track everything I'm doing, and also for me to be able to send you mails. It is very, very important. Okay. All right. Now, can you do broad targeting on a low budget? Yes, do broad targeting on a low budget. Once it's now profitable, you can now start increasing your budgets. That is what we call scaling. All right. When you are doing this kind of ad, let me tell you the advantage of this kind of ad. The advantage of this kind of ad is that when you put out your small 20K for 1 week, your small 50K for 1 week, the ad will now be generating the other funds by itself. For example, this week, between Tuesday to today, I've had like 400 sales. All right. I've had like 400 sales for my viral ads product. All right. Now, those 400 sales, all right, between I don't spend any money to get them. As you guys are coming, I'm pumping the money back. Okay. As you guys are coming, I'm pumping the money back. So I'm not really spending money except the initial money I spent when I launched this product in January. Since then, I've not put money inside this product again. The product has been generating the funds by itself. And step 4, you see that we are fast. Step 4, creatives. All right. Now let me come again. Step 1, make sure it's in is broad. Okay. Step 1, make sure you are targeting very, very large audience. Okay. Then step 2, make sure what you are selling is easy for you to deliver on. Step 3, I have explained target audience, right? And now let's go to step 4, creatives. Guys, this is what distinguishes a good ad person from a great ad person. I don't call myself a great ad guy because I've not reached the 1 million market cap. When I say 1 million market cap is I've not reached that stage whereby I run ads and I get for my own personal campaign, I get 1 million a day. All right. Just message any of the admin. All right, Joshua, message any of the admin. They are going to send you the link. Okay. Now, guys, let's proceed. When we say creative, what are we talking about? Okay. By creative, we're talking about the videos or the graphics you are going to use. Remember, we already have the product. We already know what the product is. The product is something we can deliver on. We already know our target audience. Our target audience is between any Nigerian that is between the ages of 20 to 80 to 50. They should keep seeing our ad. If they did not buy, the ad will not follow them again. If they show interest in buying, the ad will follow them. That's why I love conversion ads. All right. So if you are saying my ad is pursuing you up and down, it's because you are interested. Okay. Now, since you already know that the product you are marketing is very valuable, that does not give you the money. What that gives you the money is the videos that you are now using to market that product. That is what now gives you the money. All right. So The way if you work like an angel to make sure your product is valuable, work like the devil to get videos because the devil works harder. So if you work like an angel to make sure you get good products, work like the devil to get videos. See, the difference between the person selling 10,000 products in a year and the person selling 20,000 products in a year is not the quality of the product most times. It is the videos they are using. It is the videos that they are using. Okay, so the video you'll be using for your marketing is the most important trick here. It's the most important trick. But how do you now do it in such a way that the video is definitely going to give you results? How do you do it in such a way that in the next 1 week, the video must give you results? All right. What I basically do is that I never ever start my sales campaign with one video. I start with at least, if I don't have 3 videos, I will sleep. I will not work on that campaign again. All right. I make sure I have at least 3 videos. You know why? At the end of this, I use 72 hours window, right? At the end of 72 hours, I'm going to look at my ads dashboard and I'm going to know which of the videos gave me the most sales. You see the trick? At the end of 72 hours, you will now know the video that is giving you the most sales. That is the video that you should now spend more money on. Like I always say, just one video can turn your life around. Just one video. Just one great video that you see and use for your ad today can turn the entire success of your campaign all around. So you already have 3 videos, okay? You already have 3 videos. All you basically need is just one. Just one. Just be praying to God that God give me one video that can give me like anywhere between 0 to 1,500 naira per sale. So if I'm selling something for 3,000 naira, and one video is giving me 1,000 naira per sale, or more, I'll pump money into that video. Oh God, we don't have time. There are a lot of things I want to show you. I'll pump money into that video. See, your work, guys, is to just get a good product. As for what the video is going to be about, leave it to ChatGPT. You don't need to start stressing yourself on what the video is going to be about. So, getting the script for these videos is very easy. I have been able to crack the code. Okay, what is the code? All right, I have a formula that works for me all the time. This formula currently I'm on campaign number 11 that is doing over 500 sales every week. All right, this is the formula I use. Okay, this formula basically I need ChatGPT to be able to use it because come on, the AI is smarter than your brain. Okay, AI is smarter than your brain. Don't worry, Philip saying, go to the viral ads course. There is the bonus session. You are going to see the video there. Okay. So what I'm basically doing is, what to do before you actually go and set up the campaign. You will see how to know the video that is giving you the most results. I like the fact that you guys are asking questions. Must create the videos only? No. But I advise you to use videos only when you are starting out. When you now have results, you can now use flyer. When you use flyer, people now see the flyer, they'll be able to recognize faster that they've seen the offer before. Okay. You can start with flyers, but remember, I always tell you what is best. What is best is videos. Okay. What is best is videos. Now, I need ChatGPT to build a persona for me. This persona, if I can use this persona very well, it can give me up to 10,000 sales in the next 6 months. So I am not creating any ad script from my head. This is my head, nothing there inside. You know why? ChatGPT knows what to make people buy. It has all the data. Think of all the best ads in this world. ChatGPT has data. Okay, so now let me quickly go to ChatGPT. I'm done with this session. Let me just show you the practical. Okay, now I'm going to stop screen. I'm going to present again. Share screen, entire screen. Okay, guys, this is my entire screen, right? I'll come to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is, chat.openai.com, right? Chat.openai.com. All right. Now, the first person to give me a product that if you want me to sell a product like this to ChatGPT for you, put it in the comment section. What products do you want? You want me to sell for you on the call right now? All right. I'm gonna do this in 5 minutes. What products do you want me to sell for you on the call right now? Anybody? Anybody, 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 anybody. Beard oil, good and fine. That beard oil should be like, let's say, let's okay, solar inverter type first though. We're gonna do solar inverter, all right? We're going to do solar inverter. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell ChatGPT, you are a Facebook ads expert looking to make 500 sales per week selling a solar street light. So sorry, selling a solar inverter. Yeah, we're selling it to Nigerians. Selling a solar inverter to Nigerians. Always add the price, all right? Always add the price so that ChatGPT will know the tone to use to talk to people, all right? The price of the product is let's say 19,900. The price of the product is 19,900. I'm not going to say come up with a script. No, I'll say come up with a bias, come up with a bias persona of some, come up with a bias persona, full stop. My target audience, or I would say come up with a comprehensive, let me put the word comprehensive. Come up with a comprehensive, I'm almost done, bias persona. My target audience live in the, let's say because of delivery issue, southern parts of Nigeria. My target audience live in the southern part of Nigeria. So let me copy this thing and paste it to the comments. So you can copy it and paste it in your own stuff you're doing. Okay. So I've copied it. This is the bias. What's wrong? Control A, Control C. How if I finish this thing before 9, I'll be very happy because I have another class by 9. Control V. All right. So I've given ChatGPT a prompt, and I'm going to click on enter. When I click on enter, it's going to design a buyer for us. ChatGPT is saying that the buyer is Chinedu Okafor. If you think about it, that is true. All right. That is true because Chinedu is not living in the north. Go to ChatGPT, people in the south. All right. And also, ChatGPT has been able to know that gadgets like this is linked to the Igbos because the Igbos are the ones that sell products like this in Lagos. True of us. So it's not using Chinedu Okafor as an example. And if you observe the age range here, you observe that Chinedu Okafor is not somebody that that just finished school, because most of the time students and all these guys, they don't have money to always buy those solar inverter and all of this stuff. That's why it's giving you the age. It's not giving you the state, the southern state location. Now, guys, observe. When you see ChatGPT giving you locations like this, what it simply means is that these locations are proving to buy when it comes to marketing online. Okay, because it has access to most Facebook ad accounts. Okay, it's not telling you this is their occupation. It's not telling you this is their pain points. This is what you now use to write your ad. Unstable power supply, put it in your ad. High cost of fueling generators, put it in your ad. Noise pollution from generators, put it in your ad. Damaged electronics due to sudden power outage, put it in your ad. Cannot afford expensive solar systems. Why did he put cannot afford expensive solar systems? Because when we are putting it in the first time, you added the price, 19,900. So what are the important elements to put? Put the goal you want to achieve, put the price, put the location. Okay, these are the three important things. Now, if you go further, you see that ChatGPT has done the crazy work for you. How do they buy? Most of these guys, they're active on Facebook and WhatsApp, not on Instagram, on Facebook and WhatsApp. They respond to video demo. Forget about all of this stuff. Forget about all of this stuff. All right. Now, tell ChatGPT, based on the persona above, comma, come up with a video ad script. Come up with let's say, a 1 minute, 30 seconds video ad script that will prompt the audience to buy immediately. So because ChatGPT already has the bias persona, now don't end there. You say add 3 pain points, 3 pain points to the script. So we're not telling ChatGPT for all of these things you've mentioned, it does not concern us. Come up with a 1 minute, 30-second video ad script that will prompt our audience to buy the product. Okay, let me put it in the comment section. Okay, let me put it in the comment section. Come up with a video ad script that will prompt our audience to buy the products. Okay, now where are we? I'll click on enter. Because I already give it a time frame, it's going to give you a video script in such a way that when you are reading the script, all right, it's going to last you 1 minute 30 seconds. All right, see the scripts. Another night, no light again. Generator don't chop fuel, and NEPA no show sign. You see, if you were to write the script yourself, if you were to write the script yourself, you will not be as smart as this. That's the truth. You can always write scripts while being creative, but when it comes to money, allow ChatGPT to write your script for you. If you think I'm lying, write 5 scripts yourself. Allow ChatGPT to write 5 scripts for you. Monitor your results at the end of 1 week. You will see that the result ChatGPT will do will be bigger than your own because ChatGPT already has all the data that you need. Okay. So now you now say, okay, now it has given you one script, all right? This is one ad script. Remember I said you should add pain points. This is one ad script. Copy this script, keep it somewhere. Okay, now tell it, give me another one like this. Another one like this, but with a catchy hook. Finish. It's going to generate another script for you again. All right. If it's a NEPA, beg now, just give us 2 hours light, 2 hours, blah blah blah. You can tell it again, great. Give me one more. You can tell it great, give me one more. All right. And it's going to give you one more. Okay. It's going to give you one more. You're not lazy. NEPA is the problem. How person go focus when there's no lights, no fan, no generator, and generator don't drink for it finish. All right. Then you continue. You could say I said put pain points. Scene 2, pain points. Your also depends on light, but NEPA no send you. You are losing customers, you are losing money, and you are losing peace of mind. So ChatGPT has been able to generate 3 scripts for us that are smarter than us. So what we basically have to do right now is to carry those 3 scripts and use them to shoot them as videos and use them to run our ads. Then at the end of 72 hours, we'll now come back. Each script, we're going to spend 3,000 naira on each script, okay? Don't worry, the recorded videos are there. On each script, you're going to spend 3,000 naira, all right? Now, at the end of 72 hours, each script must have spent like, 9,000 naira. Check for which one has performed best. That is your winning ad. You can now go ahead and spend more money on that. If you are not comfortable, come back here and look for more. Come back here and tell ChatGPT to give you another script. So that is how I do it, and it works for me all the time. Okay, it works for me every single time. All right, it works for me every single time. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is basically the 4th step I take when I want to do something like this. I allow ChatGPT to run my script for me. Okay, look at what you're going to do right now. This video will still be here. All right, what you want to do right now is you want to just proceed with me. Okay, you want to just proceed with me. When after this class, this night or not tomorrow, after this class, come back and practice this ChatGPT stuff. All right, you drop off this call in the next 30 minutes. All right, I'm going to end by 9:10 or 9:20. After this class, come back and wow, somebody said you cannot hear anything. Guys, can you still hear me? So after this class, come back and practice, what I've just shown you. And you're going to see the difference in the kind of results that you're going to be getting. Okay? Now, guys. Now here problem D. Don't forget to fill the attendance. It is very, very important. Okay? It is very, very important that you fill the attendance. Okay? It is very, very important to feed the attendance. And if you have any questions to ask, you just drop it in the comment. Okay. When I'm done what I'm saying, I'm going to attend to all questions. All right. I'm going to attend to every single question. I'm not leaving any question behind. Okay. So if you ask a question, make sure you wait to the end of the call. I'm going to attend to every single question. All right. Now the next thing you have to do is, go and create the video. All right, create the video, then go through the course, use the course to run the ad. Because it's going to show you how to set up your ad account, how to do custom conversion, how to set up your pixel. All right. If you need a web, you don't even need a website. You can simply use what's it called, seller. All right, and the course did justice to that in the bonus session. Okay, I understand that the idea just came up yesterday. All right, so there's a section of the video that I didn't complete yesterday, but it's going to be dropped. Like it's already edited. All right, we are waiting for the editor to just upload the video, and you are good to go. Now the next thing is, what do you actually need to do in order for you to set up your ad? Okay, remember, if you have any question, drop it there, drop it in the comment section. Okay, you need to set up conversion ad. All right. So when you are setting up your ad, there's something called ad objective. Okay. When you're setting up your ad, there's something called ad objective. So guys, in your ad objective, set conversion. If you not see the word conversion, you will see the word sales. Okay. If you not see the word conversion, you will see the word sales. So there is nothing that you are going to do, there's nothing that you're going to do, or there's nothing that you're going to tell me that you've practiced this and it did not work. All right. If one video does not work, keep creating another video. All right. Before you create your fifth, sixth, seventh video, if you use my chat GPT format, normally I can write video as script myself. Okay. I can write video as script myself. Why I'm not advising you to write it is because you need a certain level of copywriting skills. All right. For now, I am assuming you don't have that level. It's not that it's not that I'm downgrading. No, I'm just giving you an easier way. I'm preventing you from failing in that campaign because I know I don't want to go and start using all your FOMO, your copywriting skills and all when you can easily use ChatGPT. Again, I can see so many of you. The questions you're asking me is about, oh, this same thing you've talked about. How can I apply it in my industry? It's the same thing I just did with ChatGPT. When I put solar street lights, put your products. Okay, when I put solar street light, put your product. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have been able to do justice. All right. I've been able to do justice to why we are here. I've been able to give you 4 basic steps. Seriously, these 4 basic steps, I wish somebody told me 2 years ago. I only got to know about it like a year ago. Before I've been doing these generation ads, these generation ads, these generation ads, and these generation ads. Okay. But now that you've learned this method, because this generation ad, you need to be spending money on it again all the time. But this one is automated. You can just wake up and you meet that you have 50 sales in a day. You can you can wake up and you see that you have 100 sales in a day. Okay. So guys, we'll move to part 2 of this program. All right. I'm going to attend to all your questions in the comments. Once I'm done, by let's say 9:05, I'm going to attend to all your questions. Now, my name is Kajetan Ienagbe, and I have over 4 years experience in the social media marketing industry. And for a particular client last year, we did over 200 million in pure profit from ads. And I've not just worked for clients in Nigeria. I also do remote work. And these are the companies, that I've worked with before. I've worked with, 10 Analytics in the UK. I've worked with Crest Farmers in the UK. I've worked with Oshos Aura in the US and many businesses in Nigeria. Okay. And I've also sold countless digital products to people in Nigeria. All right. Now, if you want to take it a step further and master ads, you're not just going to be running ads for yourself, but you're going to be running ads for companies and brands all over the world. Now, on your screen is the companies that I currently run ads for right now. I run ads for a healthcare brand called Crest Farmers in the UK. I run ads for about 2 skincare brands. I currently do a lot of digital trainings. I have more than 11 campaigns going for digital trainings. I sell physical bootcamp with ads for my clients. I sell electricals and I solar street lights for my clients. I run real estate ads. And currently, I just moved into running ads for betting industries because these guys has a very, very large market and they are willing to spend a lot of money. They are willing to spend a lot of money to get that done. Okay? Now, guys, guys, now when you learn how to run ads, you're not limited to a particular industry. Okay, You are not limited to say, oh, I can do digital products, I cannot do physical products. All right. So just focus. As you're running ads for yourself with the conversion ad I taught you, try as much as possible, okay? Try as much as possible to run ads for other businesses and they are going to pay you, okay? And you're not limited to any of this, all right? Now, this is a business in the US that I've worked with, and this guy has spent over $45,000 on his ads, all right? Every single week, okay? Every single week. Guys, keep dropping your questions. I will definitely attend to every question before I leave the call, all right? Every single week. This guy sends $1,000 down to us in Nigeria to run his ad. I'm running this ad for the past 1 year, and you can see that he has spent over $45,000 on ads. All right. Now, every business out there have a problem. The problem is they want more sales. All right. The problem is that they want more sales. The problem is that they want more money. Okay. So what you want to do for yourself is that everything I'm teaching you, package everything, use it to run ads for other businesses and get paid. When I say get paid, I'm not saying 20K, I'm not saying 30K. All right. When I say get paid, I'm not saying 20K, I'm not saying 30K. All right. And you're not going to search for customers because even if you don't have customers, you can simply use the skill you've learned from your viral ads to run ads and get customers for yourself. Okay. Now, guys, I want to show you the failure proof method that you can use to smash Facebook ads, not just for yourself. You can already, I believe that from my viral ads program, you can run ads for yourself already. Okay, that's what I believe. For my viral ads program, you can run ads for yourself and make a lot of money. But if you want to take it to like, you want to start working for brands outside Nigeria, running ads for them, you want to start working for brands in Nigeria, running ads for them, you really need this program. All right, you really, really need this program. All right, this program contains the exact framework I use to generate over 6 million naira from selling a 2,900 naira product in January this year. All right, and it's for 30 days. It's going to be a step-by-step guide that will show you exactly how to get crazy results in the next 30 days. That's not all. And this strategy is going to make you money. You know why? Because everybody needs ads. The organizer in the streets needs ads. The digital marketer needs ads. The tailor needs ads. Most big businesses need ads. So how can you position yourself? How can you be so good that you can now run ads for all of these businesses and then get paid? And you know the joyful aspect about it, you can work for as much businesses as you possibly can. Currently, in my agency, we are currently on clients number 32. All right, which means currently my own personal agency, we are just for working in the agency. We're managing 32 clients, which means 32 people pay me every single month to run ads for them because these people don't even know that I have a team working for me. Okay. But as long as you can always deliver results, as long as you can always deliver results, they will always pay you. And here's the thing: when you learn graphic design, they pay you to make a design, and that's all. When you learn video editing, they pay you to edit a video, that's all. But when you learn how to run ads, all right, these guys continue to pay you every single month because they still want you to be delivering results to them every single month. This another client in the US who spent over $20,000 on his ads. All right. Now, this another guy in Nigeria who spent over 5.2 million naira on his ads. All right. And this another guy who spent over 1.6 million naira on his ads. All right. This another guy who spent over $1,000 on his ads. Now, why am I saying you should take it a bit further? All right. Why am I saying you should take it a bit further? Because when you wake up in the morning, you'll be able to know where your next money is coming from. When you wake up in the morning, you'll be able to know where your next money is coming from. What do I mean? For example, I want to use myself as an example. All right. When I wake up in the morning, I know that my viral ads will sell. I know that my SMM bootcamp will sell. I know my stock in your pockets will sell. I also know that my clients in the US, UK, or Canada will pay. I also know that my several clients in Nigeria, we are going to pay. They are going to pay. So I wake up in the morning knowing fully well, oh, this is where my next money will come from, no matter how small it is. And if you think it is easy, it is not. It is not at all. This is my journey in 100 level. I was always carrying my bag, running to a bank in Unibon called GT Bank. GT Bank, they were always giving us free Wi-Fi every single day, 500 MB. So most of the things I know today, I learned them back then. All right. Most of the things I know today, I learned them back then. All right. And look at me, my final year. I graduated 2 years ago. It's not 2 years, by the way. Let's say 1 year and 3 months ago. And I was already getting crazy results with ads. When I took these pictures, I was already working with my first foreign company. All right. And you know one thing about foreign company, if a Nigerian people are paying you 100,000 naira, These foreign people, they are paying you as high as $500. Okay. Now, this is my advice for you. My advice for you is that follow me for the next 30 days. Learn this skill as much as you can. Okay. I love what you guys are doing. Keep dropping the questions. I'm definitely going to answer. Follow me for the next 30 days. Learn these skills as much as you can. Learn to deliver results. Don't just learn to deliver results. Learn to deliver results fast, because if a client hires you and you cannot deliver results for that next 7 days or more, the client is going to be skeptical, and the client may not want to retain you. All right. The client might even start looking for your replacement. Okay. Now, step three, learn how to get clients using my simple client attraction framework. All right. I have a very simple client attraction framework that, in fact, I did it so much that, I already have so many clients that I don't even need to work for them again. I just, give them to my students to work with. All right. Then when you've made enough, when you can deliver results, make your first 6 figures. Just one client can give you your first 6 figures, and then reinvest the money into getting more knowledge or investing in stuff. I don't. This is what I advise. This is what I advise. Whatever thing I've taught you today, that small product I said you should sell, you can use that money to survive. Okay, your 20K profit per day, 50K profit per day, can use it to survive. Now, this money you are making from clients, all right, you should be using it to build your business and build your skills. That's what I do. Okay. Now, guys, this is somebody, Louis. Louis is taking the 30 days Facebook Ad Mastery Program. Louis is not working with a client. Louis is selling his own products. And you could see that, he even got tired because he was doing it the manual way. Okay. This is another guy, Chooks. Chooks is my very close friend. Okay. Chooks got 904 people. Chooks got 904 people to send him a message, all right, that they wanted to buy what he was selling. 904. Now, this is a client, Nancy. She was in Nigeria, but right now she has traveled abroad. She was in Nigeria. Just a sec, guys. Just a second. So this lady Nancy, she was in Nigeria, but right now she has traveled abroad. And for the last 3 years, I run Nancy's ads every single month, which means every single month, Nancy pays me to run ads for her every single month. Okay. Now, guys, zero pressure. If you want to, keep running ads for yourself and getting results, it is totally fine. But if you want to start running ads for other businesses, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, you want to be able to comfortably handle, 3 million, 4 million on ad spend every single month, then I want you to follow me. Okay. I want you to follow me like really, really crazy. I want you to join the 30 days advertising mastery program. Yes. The difference between this one and the viral ads is just very small. Number one, this one has great community support. That is number one. And number two, this one has almost 100 videos when it comes to running different kind of ads. I think that's not enough, guys. I think that is not enough, guys. I've broken it down. Everything you're going to be learning from day one to day 30. Like I said, drop your questions in the comments. I'm going to attend to them. In day one, you're going to learn how to get familiar with Facebook ads, because most of the time, I always assume people are novice when it comes to the things I sell. Then day two, how to carry out research like a pro, because one thing that is going to give you crazy results is ad research. Day three, how to set up crazy target audience, because it's not everybody that you can do broad targeting for. Peculiar, I have seen your message. I'm going to respond. Okay. Day four, how to Peculiar. If you do that again, I'm going to remove you from the call. Day four, how to run engagement ads the proper way, because you know because there are some clients that will just need to run engagement ad for. Okay. Then day five, how to set up ads for both online and offline agency. Okay. How to set up ads for both online and offline agencies, because I believe there are some clients that will hire you that want to get sign-ups for their agencies. All right. Day six, how to run foreign ads, because like I said, if you're working for clients in the US, UK, and Canada, all right, you will not be using the knowledge that are using to run Nigeria ads to run their ads for them. Okay, you will need a much more bigger, deeper, and broader knowledge. All right, and in day seven, you are not going to be understanding the concept of lead generation ad, because it's not every client you can use direct conversion ads for. Okay, in day eight, you're going to learn how to set up a WordPress website. Why do you need to do that? Because in day nine, you're going to be using that WordPress website to create a landing page. In day 10, that landing page you created in day 9, you're going to be setting tracking pixels. What are tracking pixels? When somebody take an action in the website, so your ads can read that. Okay. And then in day 12, you're going to learn, okay, in day 11, you're going to learn how to set up ads with pixels. All right. In day 12, you're going to learn how to get winning creatives like a pro. Whether you are using ChatGPT or you're not using ChatGPT. In day 13, how can you set up an ad today? And before the end of the month, that ad is already doing 300K per day on ad spend. How can you scale an ad from like 3K per day to 300K per day before and the ad is going to remain profitable? In day 14, I'm going to introduce you to ads copywriting. Remember, the reason you are using ChatGPT in the first instance is because you don't know this ad copywriting. That's what I'm going to be teaching you in day 14. And in day 15, you're going to be learning what we call video scripting. You're going to learn how to script videos by yourself and get crazy results. All right. In day 16, how to get more creative ideas. In day 17, how to create a sales page. How you can create a sales page all by yourself without using seller. The seller you are using is not professional, it is for yourself. The seller I taught you in the viral ads course is for yourself, it's not for your clients. Don't go and use that for your clients. And then in day 18, you're not going to master client attraction, how to attract clients yourself. In day 19, you're not going to learn LinkedIn optimization for ads expert because I believe some of you might want to work in corporate organizations. That's what I do. Because corporate organizations, what I like or not, they always pay. They always pay all the time. Then in day 20, you're not going to learn how to use ads to attract clients. All right. How to set up ads to attract clients. Okay. How to set up ads to, attract clients. In day 21, you're going to learn how to smash online interviews because if those clients are coming to meet you, you should be able to, jump into an interview and then get them to pay you. In day 22, how to apply for jobs. That's what I'm going to be teaching you. In day 23, how to script a direct sales ad and make it convert. That's what we're going to be teaching you. Okay. In day 24, how to set up custom conversion for any websites. On the viral ads, I taught you for seller. But to be able to search for any website, I put it here in the other program. And in day 25, how to set up direct sales ad using conversion ads. Day 26, how to smash sales call for any clients anywhere in the world. Day 27 and day 28, I did YouTube ads for you guys. Then day 29 and day 30, they are basically mentorship sessions with me. All right, is that or no? You also be getting access to my SMM bootcamp, that's social media management bootcamp, worth 10,000 naira. You're going to be having mentorship sessions with me. These mentorship sessions, they are almost every day because when people ask questions, I just try to give a general response and carry everybody all along. Okay. Then finally, you'll be introduced to the bidding program. Now, listen attention. This year I need your attention. What is the bidding program? All right. I have crazy number. I get crazy numbers every day, which means every day a lot of people see my ads. So they want me to create ads for them, and I cannot carry all of these ads. All right. So what I do most times is that I link them up to my students. Okay. I link these guys up to my students, and my students convert them and they pay. Which means if you are any sort of money, you are good ads. All right. What's going to happen is that if you are posting results consistently on the group chat, I'm going to be referring clients to you, and they are going to be paying you. All right. Now, this is somebody in the program. I'm so happy. This person was, spending $350, but was not getting results. All right. We're just getting 2 people and 10 people to join. But when she spent $19, she was able to get 60 people to join by just tweaking her strategy. And this other person was able to smash ads for our clients. And this other person, this Matthew was struggling to get, to blow up an Instagram account for a particular client. And then when he joined the mentorship session, he was able to learn what he could do using ads to blow up that session. I'm almost done, guys. I'm almost done. Now, if you ask me, CJ, how much am I going to pay to join? Okay. Am I going to pay 580,000 naira? No. Am I going to pay 200,000 naira? No. Am I going to pay 100,000 naira? No. But this is the funny thing. It's 30 days. If you are paying 5,000 naira per day, that is 150,000 naira. You're not paying that. If you're paying 4,000 naira per day, that is 120,000 naira. You're not paying that. If you're paying 3,000 naira per day, that is 90,000 naira. You're not paying that. If you're paying 2,000 naira per day, that is 60,000 naira. You're not even paying that. All right. You're not even paying 60,000 naira for this program. Okay. If you're paying 1,000 naira per day, that is 30,000 naira. You're not even paying that. But if you're ready to join us tonight, you can join us for just 19,900 naira. Yes, you heard that right. All right, you're expecting something of maybe 100k, 200k. You get it for just 19,900 naira only. Yes, you heard that right. 19,900 naira. Now, listen, guys. 19,900 naira is not so expensive. Yes, but it's not so cheap either. Yes, but then it's a worthy sacrifice. You know why? Because if you go to the market as a guy, you want to get a very quality sneakers. This money cannot buy it for you. Number one. Number two, if you now go to market as a girl, you want to go out on a date with your boyfriend, you want to look sexy, you cannot get you a good gown. Number three, if you're a guy, you go to the boutique, you want to buy a modern jeans trousers. This money cannot get it for you. If you also want to buy a decent Oraimo power bank, let's say 40,000 mAh, you cannot get it for 19,900 naira. All right. But guys, everything I have mentioned here, you can learn them all by yourself. I'm not even lying. You can simply take each day, go to YouTube and start watching random videos, but it's going to take you a long period of time. It's going to take anywhere between 6 months to 1 year to be able to master everything. But if you follow what we're showing you tonight, you can get everything done within within 30 days. Okay. Now, guys, if you are interested, this is the account number to pay it. All right. This is the account number to pay it to 04089 71081 Wema Bank, Elijah Ebulu. When you are done, send the proof of payment to this number on your screen and also with your email. All right. Send proof of payment and also your email so that you can be added to the program immediately. All right. So when you register, you are not starting your day one next tomorrow. You're not starting your day one next week. If you register tonight, you are starting your day one tonight. Okay, which means at the end of 30 days, in fact, even in day 5, you should be good enough to attract clients. All right, you should be good enough to attract clients. Okay, now, guys, why, like I said before, while I'm talking, drop your questions. When I'm done, I'm going to respond to every single question. Okay. Now, in case you feel, oh, it's too big for you, you could split your payments into different payment plans. You could pay 7,500 naira and pay within 3 weeks. Pay 7,500 naira, 3 weeks, every week for 3 weeks. You could pay 11,000 naira every week for 2 weeks. But I'm going to advise you pay it all at once for 19,900 naira. If you're paying 7,500 naira, that's 23,000 naira at the end of that's 23,500 naira at the end of 3 weeks. If you're paying 11,000 naira, that's 22,000 at the end of 2 weeks. But if you're paying 19,900 naira, you're just paying it just once. Okay, guys, this is the account number to pay to. All right, 19,900 naira. Send your email, send proof of payment, and you're going to be added immediately. Okay. Paper is asking a very important question. This 30 days program, will we get access to you to answer questions? That's the essence of the program. That's the essence because the community is open. Now, let me bust your bubble. When you drop a question on the group chat, I'm going to respond with a voice note because I'm going to explain everything I can about that question because it's a mentorship. All right. But before I do that, people must have seen the question. Right now, I 140 something there. Okay. We're currently 140 something. People must have seen that and they are definitely going to respond to you. Okay. They are definitely going to respond to you. Okay. Now, guys, this is even in the FAQ. If I have any question, will I be able to ask? Yes, I've done justice to this. Okay, this is what I explained, right now. Another question is, what if I know nothing about Facebook ads? Can I still register for this program? That is why we started in the beginning. All right. Remember, in the beginning, we started with explaining even the basics of what you know Facebook ad is all about. Okay. Now another question is, I am a student. Will I be able to take the program? Yes. Because me too, I started as a student, and that is why each day will be like 30 minutes to 1 hour. Okay. Just within 30 minutes to 1 hour, guys, if you've registered also, you can type done in the comment section. Okay, just 30 minutes to 1 hour every day. You become you become smarter when it comes to ads. Then, are you sure I can make money after this program? Yes. Number one, you can sell off all your products and services. Then number two, you can work for local clients in Nigeria and get paid. And then number three, you can also work for international clients and get paid. Okay. Now, I don't have a laptop. Can I still do this? The answer is yes. I saw one of the questions in the comments. I don't have a laptop. Can I still do this? The answer is yes. All right. There are a lot of people in the program that bought laptops after joining. Okay. Another another thing you need to know is that there are some clients that you encounter and you don't have experience in that niche. Let's assume a client is trying to sell something based on, let's say, women fertility products, and you don't have experience in that niche. Okay, you can easily come to the community, drop the question there, and someone that has experience in that niche is going to give you the answers that you need. All right. So, guys, if you've registered, um, send proof of payment. Okay. This person is saying you get logged now from WhatsApp. You brought me here to your YouTube channel. Yes, exactly. I'm using it to grow my channel and I'm also making money. Exactly. So if you want to register for the 30 days program, all right. If you want to register for the 30 days program, do so. But if you don't want to register for the 30 days program, this me beating my chest to tell you that the viral ads program is more than enough. Okay, Mr. Churchman, the viral ads program is more than enough for you. Okay, when I'm doing programs like this, I'm not scared of getting people to always criticize. No, the reason is because we've had over 140 people to register. For 140 people to register, it means that, and we've received very few complaints. It means that we've done a great job. All right, and it's not for everybody. Just man, if you cannot register, you could just chill. All right, you could just chill. Now guys, I think this is the last slide you see. Okay, so for the payments plan, 7,500 naira for 3 weeks. Okay, you could pay every week for the next 3 weeks, or you could pay 11,000 naira for the next 2 weeks, or you could pay 19,900 naira. It's not 19,900 naira as in one-off payments. Okay, and guys, this is the account number that you pay to. Right now on the call, we have 4 people that have paid. I think we have just 6 slots remaining. Okay, guys, I also promised that I was going to answer all your questions. I will just try to be fast. Questions are more true. How do you create multiple pages to run your ads? You just create a page now. I think you are talking about multiple ad sets. What about luxury hair brand? What type of ad is suitable? Engagement ad is suitable. What about fashion brand? Engagement ad is suitable. Which one is better? It depends on what you are trying to. You can reach out to me, Philip. You can reach out to me so that I can tell you for your products which one is better. A finance masterclass. What type of ad is suitable? The finance masterclass is conversion. It's a masterclass. It's conversion ad. Okay. Please, how do we turn this script to video? You shoot the video now, like if you read the script out like you are saying a video. Normal way you shoot a video, you write a script and then start reading it and then you are shooting your video. Please, I'm having issue with interest on my ads and reach out to me privately so I can troubleshoot it. Okay, guys, the fifth slot has been taken. We have just 5 remaining. Reach out to me, I'll handle it. Okay. Uh, I have conversion from my ads. They send messages that they are interested. I need to know what you are selling. All right. I need to know what you are selling so that I can give you the best advice. All right. So you can reach out. The website, oh, I can read this. The best minimum one should budget for ads. It depends on your goal, but always start with 100K. It depends on your goal. If you are doing long term, start with 100K. If you are doing short term, you can start with 10 or 20K. Can you not ask for someone without a Facebook or IG page? No, now. No, you can't. Go to the viral ads course, you understand. You didn't explain much about conversion sales. Guys, I said this thing here on the board. I said I'm basically coming here to do the strategy. If you want to do the conversion ad, go through the course. It's there. Philip, go through the course. It's there. How can I run ads for someone who wants to sell a mini importation course as an affiliate? Guys, that's what I've been teaching you since. Everything I've been teaching you since that conversion ad. This is it. All right. My main issue is cost per conversion rate. All right. Shoot many videos. One of the best ways to bring your cost per conversion rate down is by having enough videos. Okay. As from 50K and above, as from 50K and above, you can charge. Finance masterclass. Do a small finance masterclass. Sell it for a low amount of money for conversion ads. I used to keep all the screenshots and data on an Excel spreadsheet. How do you keep a record of all the ads you run? I keep them on an Excel spreadsheet. In case I lose the ad account, I still have the data. How much can I charge for 1 month? No, exclude the ad spend and include how much you would charge. You could just charge like 50K for a start. If you are not good, you cannot increase the pricing. Then what's the best strategy for Bitcoin and gift card trading brand? It's engagement ad, engagement. Then are you saying we should run 3 ad sets at the same time? Yes. Start with 3,000 naira at first. Okay. The 6 slot has been taken. We have just 3 more slots remaining. We have 4 more slots remaining rather. If a video I do ads for doesn't get enough interaction as expected, it's fault of the video now. It's fault because you already done your research to know if the product is good. That was the first thing I said in class now. Do your research, okay? Um what is the least period of time you advise me to run ads for? 1 year. You said in the ads course that you spend 1,000 naira per day. Do you still do that? I said 100, not one. When one is scaling, how much should one increase to? It's in the course. Yes, for diaspora ads, you need a lot of money. All right, it's in the course too. Um, I don't understand that question. Yes, you can do all of this on the mobile phone. Okay. You are running 3 different ad sets. Go to the course, you see how you can do that. Okay. Go to the course, you see how you can do that. All right. Yes, I'm going to answer all your questions. Contain on how to grow a brand and with the, it's pre-recorded though. The class is pre-recorded. It's not going to be a daily something. It's already pre-recorded. All right. Yes, you can do it. All right, Victoria. We have so many people in the community that are using this for their personal businesses. Conversion ads. If you have a website, you don't have a website, use engagement ad. As they go to the course, you'll be able to answer this. You'll be able to answer this question by yourself. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of tonight's program. We have 7 slots taken. Yes, 7 slots have been taken, and we'll have just 3 remaining. Okay. We have 7 slots taken, and then we'll have just 3 remaining. So, ladies and gentlemen, see you on the other side. For those that have taken their slots, please send your emails so you can be added to the program almost immediately. So, I'm ending this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.